Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh announced that Vietnam is among the 6 countries that the U.S. has prioritized for negotiations on tax policies. Since the beginning of 2025, the world economic situation has been complicated when the U.S. suddenly imposed high reciprocal tariffs, negatively affecting the global supply chain and trade. Vietnam has proactively implemented many response measures, established a working group and a negotiating delegation led by the Minister of Industry and Trade. After the U.S. announced the postponement of the tax imposition, the two sides officially started negotiations. Vietnam, along with the UK, India, South Korea, Japan and Indonesia, is among the 6 countries that the U.S. has prioritized for negotiations out of a total of more than 100 economies. The government is implementing the direction of the Politburo and General Secretary To Lam, closely monitoring the situation, and closely directing the negotiating delegation and relevant ministries and branches. Currently, Vietnam is urgently completing the plan and is ready to negotiate with the U.S. in the spirit of benefits, harmony, and shared risks. Vietnam and the United States are stepping up bilateral economic and trade negotiations to facilitate trade between the two countries. In a phone call with U.S. President Donald Trump shortly after the U.S. administration announced new tariffs, General Secretary To Lam affirmed that Vietnam is ready to reduce all import tariffs from the U.S. and Vietnam to 0%. He also proposed that the U.S. take similar action on goods exported from Vietnam to promote economic cooperation and balance bilateral trade interests. Minister Nguyễn Hồng Diên had a phone call with the U.S. Trade Representative to officially launch negotiations on bilateral economic issues. Vietnam wishes to build a stable, sustainable and effective economic relationship with the U.S. The Trump administration has agreed to temporarily suspend high reciprocal tariffs on trading partners for 90 days, including Vietnam, with a temporary tariff of 10%. Vietnam has shown its willingness to negotiate and seek reasonable solutions to ensure mutual benefits. Within the framework of promoting economic cooperation, General Secretary To Lam received Mr. Jeffrey Perman, General Director of the Querinus Foundation and co-chairman of the ASEAN-US Business Council. Mr. To Lam affirmed that the U.S. is one of Vietnam's leading strategic partners, and highly appreciated the positive development of the comprehensive partnership between the two countries. He also suggested that the U.S. maintain and expand investment in areas of strength such as high technology, new energy and digital infrastructure. Mr. Jeffrey Perman expressed his confidence in Vietnam's investment environment and pledged to continue advising Vietnamese ministries and sectors on tariff solutions that are beneficial to both sides. He affirmed that close cooperation between businesses of the two countries will contribute to promoting the stable and sustainable development of Vietnam-US trade relations in the future.